fast as I throw him out, he's got him going.
Yeah, keep it on, cuz. Yeah, so that's the man behind Climb and Shine. You feel me? That's the man behind Same Old Thing.
Same old thing. To no end.
To No End. Yeah, there's a couple more. I know there's some more out there. But yeah, though, you know what I'm saying? That's just to name a few, but you know, he does his thing. You know what I'm saying? And tell him what he is, man.
Thing, man.
Appreciate that, man.
Oh, man.
Introduce yourself, right?
I'm Luis Fernandez. I guess if I go by the producer name, I like the name LF3 because I'm the third generation, so Luis Fernandez is the third. And I've been working on this shit since I was like 16 years old back in Arkansas, growing up with everybody and shit like that. And came out to Florida, did my thing, got to working with a couple artists, and got a couple nice records that I got to work on the way.
I don't know, man.
That shit hot.
Okay, so yeah, man. You know
that shit hot.
I got really modest. Hey, he had to put some work in. You know what I'm saying? When he first got here, where he was at? Miami?
Yeah, I was in Miami. Yeah. I was working with DJ KHALED for a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit hot.
A couple credits on Kiss the Ring.
Yeah.
And then I worked on Ace Hood, Bugatti. But I did a couple things.
Bugatti?
Yeah, Bugatti.
That went platinum?
That went platinum and gold.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how that the craziest feeling was like watching people react to something that in the beginning everybody in the studio didn't know what it was gonna be, and then like,
what you mean?
Like, we didn't expect it to be as good as the way it turned out.
Yeah.
And then seeing the way the crowd responded to it, like, there was no better feeling than like when you're in there and you feel the rush of everybody saying when they cut the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everybody knows the lyrics.
Yeah.
Like, that's a powerful feeling.
That is.
Like,
so how did that track happen? Like, how did it? Like, cause I know you got Future on that joint. Like.
Yeah. So the way the track happened is like that was me really starting out, kind of early on in my career, and it was being right person, you know, right place, right time kind of thing. I was studio furniture. Like, I basically did like 80 to 100 hours in the studio, just being there, listening, working on my ears, tuning, you know, the sound and everything.
Right.
And at that particular point, I was the only engineer in the studio, and Future had 30 minutes because he had to go for a club appearance.
Yeah.
So we had nobody else in there except me, and I had worked with Ace a couple times on a couple little tracks on mixtapes and stuff.
Right.
And so they had me jump in the seat.
Yeah.
And man, I never seen so many bags go up and smoke simultaneously. People just sort of stressing, but like I had it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And in 30 minutes, we got the take that became Bugatti, and I remember it was so rushed, like even with all the chains and stuff, and like it was hard to get a clear take.
So Future, right?
Yeah, when Future went into the booth, like he had the chains on. The guy didn't have time to take it off.
Right.
He did what came to him, and like it's crazy that in 30 minutes.
Oh, he was in a rush.
Yeah, because he had to go to the club afterwards.
Okay.
He had a show afterwards that he had to go do, and
so he got 30 minutes, and he jumped in there.
Yeah, he jumped in, dropped it, and I remember the conversations. Everybody, the beat was by Mike Will, you know, and that was around when Mike Will was just getting started and everything. And we knew it was a good record, but like I remember them saying like, yeah, let's drop it on the next mixtape. You know, it wasn't thoughts of making it a single.
Right.
And watching the response to it made them kind of change their minds. Like, okay, this is.
Oh, they were trying to put that on a mixtape?
That was going to be a mixtape release.
Okay.
That wasn't going to be an album release in the beginning. And it blew up to see like where it started from there. That 30 minutes, you know, of him just in a rush, and he just dropped that out. It's crazy. Like in the right environment, you know, good stuff can happen so quickly.